Good morning or evening or night, whatever time of the day or night it is where you are. It's Jay on the Trans Youth channel, and this week we're talking about Pride. And so on Saturday I went to my first Pride, Dublin Pride, like the Pride that is in Dublin, but they just call it Pride and it's like stuff like that. And I went with someone who I had never met before. She's a friend of my friend, so I didn't actually know her before I met her, but it was very, very good. And I had the chance to take part in the parade, but I didn't. And I'm just going to tell you some of the stuff that happened at Pride. So, for Pride in Dublin, I don't know how Pride goes everywhere else. Like, I only know about Pride here, but it kind of gets turned into a bit of a whole, like, there's the Pride Parade, but, like, there's, like, Pride Month. Pride Month is, like, full of Pride-y stuff. And then the Pride Parade is on a specific day. Now, on the morning of Pride, the Irish Youth Queer Service, which is belong to, they hold a breakfast at their office for anyone under 23, which is like they work with people from 14 to 23 years old, and that's for anyone under 23. And I went to that and I had breakfast, being cupcakes. Yeah, they normally have, like, for the past 3 years they did it, they had like full Irish breakfasts, but this year they had like pastries and stuff, so like it's really good. And it's really good for, like, if like you are going to either be in the parade or you're meeting up with your friends to go to the parade. It's a good place to meet. Also, TENI, which is Trans Equality Network of Ireland, have a breakfast which is smaller than the Belong To one, because there's less trans people than general queers, and there's more older, adultier people there, which is kind of scary to me because I was probably the youngest person there. Like, I'm the youngest person Belong To because I'm only 14, so like I'm only barely old enough to go, and I was the youngest person in the TENI breakfast as well, but the TENI place was giving out free t-shirts, so I was like, oh yeah, free t-shirts. And basically, like, the parade was way longer than I expected it to be, because I'd never been to Pride before, so I didn't really know what to expect. And like I realized that I knew a lot of the people there. Like, there was a guy who'd been on a documentary about trans people on an Irish channel. Like, he's on like an Irish transgender documentary, and I met him. He was really nice. And I met loads of really nice people, like really nice trans people, gay people, lesbians, bisexuals, pansexuals, everybody. Just, there was loads of really nice general LGBTQ plus people around. And also, Pride seemed to make everybody happier, and everyone just seemed very upbeat and happy, and the parade was really good because there's like a lot of all like Belong To had a float that they had made on like the back of a van. There was also TENI had a float. There's like all different LGBT charities in Ireland had a float. Other counties' pride parades had floats, like advertising their parade. Who are they? The Green Devils, I think it is. They're like a gay football team. Like the Irish, they've got like an Irish gay football team. There's a lesbians one too as well, I think. But like there's like, it's like a LGBTQ men's football team, and there's an LGBTQ women's football team. And like they marched in the parade as well. LGBT teachers, loads and loads of just different groups, and like there was companies as well who had like showing their support, which I know a lot of people can get a bit iffy about that, because like companies are getting like business and such off the back of Pride by like with the Burger King brought out their Pride Whopper, and like a lot of people are like, well, you're getting business for like being a basic decent human being kind of thing. Like it's like they're getting the reward for being a good person, which can get a bit iffy. But all in all, Pride is like really worth going to. Like the only thing to say about Pride is that like sometimes people can get a bit drunk and a bit rowdy, and like if you're similar in age to me, like you're not that old, young teenagers and stuff, like if you can't drink yet, or if you shouldn't be drinking if you can't drink yet, don't be doing that. But if you're like my age, if you are at Pride and like people are getting a bit rowdy and it seems it's gonna be a bit of trouble, you should really not get involved with it. Like it's not worth it. You could put yourself at risk, and like I know that my parents at least would tell me to run for the hills if I saw any trouble. So whoever's minding you, they'd probably tell you the same thing, hopefully. So if you're going to Pride, just be careful on the same event, but like have fun, but be careful. Like don't get yourself in any trouble or anything, because like Pride is supposed to be fun and enjoyable, but if you get yourself in trouble, that could put a massive damper on that, and you don't want that. So yeah, basically I went to Pride. It was very good. I bought a lot of like gay pride flag stuff. Like I have a massive pride flag now. I've got like a furry pride flag coloured wavy around thing. I got a flower garland yoke. There's a word for those and I can't remember it. I got a Tenny t-shirt. I got loads of wristbands. Oh my god. Like look at these sweet ass wristbands. Oh, it's upside down. Pride. Pride. And there was other ones that were like, they had wristbands like these in the pride colours. I had ones that were just like really thick wristbands like of the pride flag, and got like face paints and everything. So basically, Pride's great crack, and crack once again. It's an Irish word for fun. Sorry. But basically, Pride is great fun, and you should, if you can, and if it won't put you in any danger, you should really try go. Because like I know a lot of like straight and cis people would go as to Pride. Like I went with a straight cis person to Pride. So like you can, if you are seen there by somebody who doesn't know you as not straight and not cis, then you have like an excuse, like, oh, I'm just here for support, like I'm like just an ally kind of thing, because that way nobody's gonna suspect a thing. But if you can get to go to Pride in your city or town or state or county or country or wherever your nearest Pride is, you should absolutely try to go, because it is wonderful and fun and so very gay. If you want more videos from Trans Youth Talent, you can subscribe. My fingers don't do things correctly. You can subscribe, and you can like this video if you think me rambling about Pride is like interesting or something. And I make the videos on Sundays, so it is Sundays? I think it's Sundays. Oh god. But I make the Sunday videos, so if you want to see another video, you should subscribe and wait till next Sunday. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. This week's topic is transgender history. I am going to talk to you about the not very in-depth transgender history in Ireland.